Hello there. Apologies because I was actually quite enjoying that music, but never mind. We are here with the very first ever VGC Live, and my name is Chris Scullion. You will be hopefully enjoying the next hour as we play through Sonic Colors Ultimate on the Xbox One, running on the Series X. This is our very first ever live stream. Hello, Marty. So expect some issues, expect some bugs. I've already identified one before we even started where for some reason my webcam keeps going dark every now and then. So if my face suddenly goes really dark, don't worry. As soon as I notice, I will rectify it. But yeah, we are good to go. Hi, Mikey, how's it going? And hopefully everything goes well. Now, again, because this is our first ever stream, please do let me know if there are issues with the sound, issues with the picture, if I'm too loud or too quiet, or vice versa with the game. Let me know. I've got headphones on, so I'll probably be speaking quite loud, much to my wife's annoyance, who's sitting off camera. Thumbs up from the wife. So yeah, let's get going. I'll maybe turn it down on my headset so I'm not shouting over it. My wife's saying something, but I can't hear her. Sound is having issues with one and sounds good to someone else. So, hi Cloud, how's it going? So, hi Dallas, if you could tell me what the issues are with the sound and if anyone else is having them. Okay, we'll see. Why, you scamp? Okay, cool. That's the sort of japes you can expect at a stream like this, and this will be the first and last. Gameplay is noticeably louder, okay. There we go, that's literally as low as I can get the game to go. What I'll do is, I'll put the game as low as I can get it, and I'll turn the gain up on this, but it might be bad quality. There we go. I've turned the mic up a bit and the game down a wee bit. Is that us? Perfect. All good then, hopefully? So I was talking all the way over this fat beat, but it's life, innit? Look at that, lovely. Now, this is a tradition that's going to start on VGC. This was a tradition I used to do back in the day, and this is one that will continue, where we do the ceremonial opening of the soft drink before each stream. So let's go for it. Ah, like Angel's Tears. Okay, let's go. Sonic Colors Ultimate. And we'll be starting a new game for you lovely people. I'll be deleting my save. So I hope you appreciate this. A completed save, that was. We don't need you. Tails. I'm an expert at this now. Can hear the game here fine. Louise Snugglebot21 is saying hello. Louise is waving. But she doesn't know who that is, but... So here we go. Bit of Sonic. For those who don't know, although I'd imagine most of you do because we're watching it, this was originally released on the Wii about 11 years ago, and ran at 480p and 30 frames a second because Wii's going to Wii. And yeah, this is a kind of fancier new version. This is the Xbox version on One X and Series X, which is what this is. It runs at 4K, although this stream is only 1080p, so you're not really going to get the benefit of that. And obviously you're also going to notice that, again, I don't know what the quality is like for you guys on Twitch, but Twitch generally with streams struggles with fast-paced stuff. So this is possibly the worst thing we could be starting with, is an obscenely fast game, but hopefully the quality's okay. And if it isn't, just bear in mind that future games will look a lot better. Oh, Louise Snugglebot is the one who said kicking sand on the podcast we used to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I just had peanut butter in my mouth. That's why I was like...
Okay, thanks. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Sonic Colors, this is one of the better 3D Sonic games because there's no messing about, there's no werewolves, there's no talking swords, there's no motion controls, there's no little talking mascots. It's just Sonic. Just Sonic, just chilling. And it's great. There you go, first level done. I am very much an old school Sonic fan. Hi Afi, how's it going? I'm an old school Sonic fan. I'm a new school Sonic fan. I like me some Sonic. That's not to say I'm incredible at it. I'm decent at it. I'm okay at it, but I'm not the kind of level of Sonic devotee that gets S ranks in every stage. Like the thing with games like this is that when the first time you play them, and this is only the second time in a while I've played it. Like I reviewed the Wii version. I believe it was me that reviewed the Wii version on when I was at the official Nintendo magazine about 11 years ago. And then obviously I reviewed it again for VGC last week. But so this is like the second time recently I've played through it. And it's a sort of game where, well, I can't use that yet. 3D Sonic games, I guess, have a lot of hidden stuff. Like red rings and I was going to make a red ring joke there, but we'll leave it. It involves curry. But it's the sort of game you kind of just get through it the first time, and then as you learn the stages ins and outs, that's when you kind of become a master and start getting S ranks and everything. So you're not going to see many S ranks in the stream tonight, I'm afraid. Oh, Marty, that's before your time, maybe. Maybe, quite possibly. The Chow or KO, I never knew how to pronounce it. I always thought it was Chow. To the best of my knowledge, aren't in this game. I didn't see them during the playthrough. That's not to say they're not around, they're just not around in this particular game. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully so far people are happy enough with the stream quality, with the sound quality, with the picture quality. Again, like I say, Sonic games and generally fast games aren't great for things like this. I'll be quiet so you can hear the phenomenal voice acting.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic. Everyone and their brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
Hello, happy people. Buckle up as Eggman's ultra-accelerating space
That's because I muted my mic and then unmuted it. This schoolboy error. What I was saying was that I muted myself so you could hear the cutscene and then unmuted myself like a Zoom call reject. What I was basically saying is that these cutscenes were originally on the Wii version and were fine on the Wii because we're 480p, and they were using, although there were videos, they were using in-game assets. They've kind of used the AI upscaler to upscale them here, but it's a bit hit and miss. It looks okay, but there's using still the Wii games assets, so yeah, so it's weird because you're playing the game with kind of really high quality Sonic character models and stuff, and then it switches to this weird looking Tails. It doesn't look too bad. It's just the quality of the quality of the character models is a bit crap compared to the way they look now. So it's odd because in most games you would expect, certainly back in the old days, the cutscenes looked a million times better than the in-game. You look at old Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and stuff. Cutscenes look better than the game, and now we've got situations where the game looks better than the cutscenes.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Crazy days. Steam company giving me japes there. It's Twitch intro, I know. It's annoying. I've streamed numerous times on my own personal account and never muted the mic, so day one, bottled it. Couple of B ranks, that'll do. Look at that. It looks apart though, you've got to admit. Especially because, as far as I can tell, there are no major glitches in this version. Certainly when I played through it for review, I didn't see any. On the PlayStation, there's the Xbox One, no real glitches I've seen here either. It really is the Switch game that seems to be suffering the most. Thought I was going to glitch there. I always trip over those wee ledges. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on Sonic's homing thing, because obviously a lot of old school fans are deadly against Sonic having that kind of homing attack. I think Sonic Adventure was the first game that did it. I've always been fine with it. I think it's quite satisfying when you hit a bunch of enemies at once. But I know a lot of kind of old school Sonic fans think it's sacrilege for Sonic to be able to do this. Same with the speed boost that you can just turn on whenever you want, like that. A lot of them think it's outrageous. I don't care. Big ring. Well, let's go. These Tails things are new. Basically, if you fall, you don't lose a life. Tails rescues you. I'll show you. I'll deliberately die here. If I fall off the edge, maybe I can't deliberately die. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually let me deliberately die. Basically, if I fall off the edge, instead of dying and losing all my rings, Tails. If you've got some of those Tails icons, Tails will pick you up basically and make sure you don't die. I'll do it here. I'll deliberately die here. No, I won't. I'm physically trying to die in this game. The double jump as well. I'd imagine some Sonic fans would be annoyed at the double jump. Darkrai Reaper says, I know they've made it more accessible for new players. Didn't I hear there's no real game over? Yeah, there isn't game over. There's no lives now, basically. Where that Tails icon is at the top, that used to be the lives counter. There are now no lives in the game, so basically Tails is the only thing. These things, now that I've got the laser wisp, the wisps are the wee kind of aliens, you see, if you trigger one, you can point the laser at this. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to point down. There you go. There we go. Here's Tails. Thanks, Tails. That laser wisp fires off walls really fast and off jewels, and sometimes if you hit them directly at that drill thing you saw earlier, the problem was I went into the side of it, not straight into it. It goes through shortcuts and stuff like that, which is quite cool. Deadbirth mean, what are the locked coloured boxes about? If you mean these ones, those are wisps, like aliens that I haven't encountered yet in the game. Basically, as you go through the game, you find these aliens called wisps, and they all give you different powers, like that laser one. And yeah, the locked. Oh, too busy talking. These locked ones up the top are just wisps I haven't found yet. So the general aim is to play through the game once first, just beating the stages, and then once all the wisps are unlocked, play through it again and get the extra powers to kind of find the hidden stuff that you didn't get the first time around. So in a way, it's a Metroidvania, boys and girls. No, it isn't. It's nothing like a Metroidvania. Hello, St. Els. Thank you very much to everyone for joining us. By the way, this is very exciting to see 30 people on this stream. obviously this is day one, so we're starting from no word of mouth other than our humble 50,000 follower Twitter account. So it's really nice to see kind of a nice community on day one. So hopefully, if you're enjoying this, hopefully you'll be back for subsequent streams. It's going to be a total hodgepodge of stuff. There's obviously we'll be playing the new stuff as it comes out, but you know, there's quiet periods. Sometimes there's not going to be big new games out, so we'll mix things up a bit. Maybe we'll do some topical retro ones, like why don't we do that really bad Matrix game when the 4th Matrix movie comes out? Stuff like that. I hate these. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions or desires for thank you very much, Deadworth Mean. I appreciate that. I'm only obviously part of the site and only kind of joined in February, but I will most certainly claim all the praise you're giving it, because that's how I roll. Listen, I'll happily play Atari. I've got an Atari 2600 upstairs. Once I get that thing modded for RGB, I will happily play Atari ET and show you how to complete it as well. It's not that bad. Yeah, Matrix was on GameCube, PS2, Xbox, I believe. But yeah, we can play that if you want some nights. So yeah, there's the world is our oyster basically. This is we're hoping to build a wee community here, above and beyond the high quality news reporting we do on the site. We'd like to kind of go beyond that and get a nice wee kind of friendly community going as well, because God knows we could do with more friendly communities on the internet. So yeah.
That's pretty much how we spend our time.
So has anyone got this? Has anyone got Sonic Colors Ultimate? And if not, what are your thoughts based on what you're seeing tonight? Is it tempting you to purchase it, or is it made you so angry you're feeling violently ill and you might just go be sick in a bin at what you're seeing? I mean, I like it. I gave it a 4 in a review. Spoilers. So yeah, I'm all for it. Right, here's how this laser thing works best. If you stand here and point the laser and let go, bang. Yeah, the glitches, like I was saying earlier, the glitches seem to be mainly aimed at the Switch version. There's a couple of wee sound ones I've noticed in this one where sometimes like the odd sound channel will go mute for a wee bit. So sometimes, like at one point the title screen music wasn't playing when I was playing it. But pretty minor stuff in the grand scheme of things. For the most part it plays perfectly fine. As you can see, this has been about 20 minutes and nothing drastic so far. I should have highlighted it on Twitch as a no glitch run to see if the old SEO kicks in. Right, there we go. Bang! He's my red coin. Red ring even. Right. Ah, bottled it! Let me get my laser back. Where's my laser? I don't have one. I just need to keep going. Oh. There's a laser. There we go. Ryan says, not got it, was considering it for Switch, but I'm not sure if I want to buy it, knowing it's got some issues. Yeah, I would hold off on the Switch one. That's the one I would say maybe wait and see what happens, because by all accounts it is having problems, even on, I know people are saying it first, including myself, but according to reports it was maybe just the emulated version. People were emulating it illegally, I should stress, and that was the one that was having problems, but reports are now saying that yeah, the main kind of playing on retail Switches is causing some issues as well, so it's maybe just Worth leaving it on the Switch for now, but like I said, PlayStation 1, Xbox One, fine. Martin says, I've on Switch and also it's not that bad. Some of the laser power-up parts seem to make Sonic wind up in mid-air, but besides that, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I've not played the Switch one, so I can't comment, but from what I've heard from people who have reviewed it, and got all the way through it without any real issue. It's always a difficult one when a game has bugs like that and that aren't always immediately obvious in a single playthrough. I remember when, again, not to harp on about the official Nintendo magazine days, but I remember when the Wii first came out and I was reviewing Red Steel, the launch game on the Wii, and went all the way through it without a single issue and thoroughly enjoyed it. Gave it something like 91%, I think. And then it came out, and obviously one person playing through it can get through it without issue, but when hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people buy it, suddenly the bugs start to appear, and it became quite clear quite quickly that it was actually quite a bug-riddled game. And I was just lucky I played through, so I looked like an idiot saying this game's great, not realising it was bug-riddled, but them's the breaks. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You know, I didn't mind Red Steel. Maybe in hindsight it wasn't a 91% game, but it was enjoyable enough for the Switch. For the Wii, they told some wild lies though about how it was going to look from the initial trailer. It ended up nothing like the trailer. Although Ubisoft were doing that a lot at the time with Wii trailers. I remember Rayman Raven Rabbids was going to be a normal platformer at first, and then became a minigame collection instead. Red Steel 2 was great because it used Motion Plus, didn't it?
Not nearly enough aliens.
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
Banter by Eggman.
Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little
Absolute banter.
idiot. Get me more aliens.
You should play it. I'm going to say Professor C. Oak because I'm not sure if you're trying to say Professor Coke and whether it's actually an explicit username or whether it's Professor C. Oak, but we'll see.
I'll harness their hyper-go-on power,
C. Oak.
and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every
Oh, I
time,
see.
but this time really
So it was
nothing will stop
an adult themed username, but not the adult theme I was thinking. That's okay.
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said
Eggman was always his name in Japan.
to stop him,
The
the boss was calling
Robotnik was like a Western name, and then eventually they just adopted Eggman over here. It was kind of Eggman is the Princess Peach of the Sonic universe, because like obviously Princess Peach was Princess Toadstool over here originally, and was always Peach in Japan, and then they changed it when Mario went 3D, and they changed Robotnik when Sonic went 3D. So it's the same thing basically. Daisy, we don't talk about Daisy on these streams.
It's time for me to start stopping.
Hello, Timson, how are you? Right, here we go. Here's your first boss. So basically, I need to do a homing attack on this numpty in the middle. Get close enough. Bang. Bang. I'm gonna go crazy for a wee minute. Bang. And there's your dinner. That's your boss done. Gizmo rings. There we go. Nice one. Cheers, Mark. I'll probably give you a shout about that at some point. Yeah, like I say, we're literally starting from scratch here. This wonderful template that our lovely Stephen McInerney, aka Esteemed Company on here, made today, and I'm sure you'll all agree it looks spiffing. It's even up there. It's moving a wee bit. See, the colours are changing. Lovely. This is our kind of our base that we're starting from, and over time, I'm sure we'll put fancy wee animations in when people subscribe and follow and stuff like that. I'll even maybe next time remember to actually put the game box there, which which is why that's blank. Sorry, Stephen. I just literally just realised I didn't do that.
I think it's done.
We'll do it next time.
Binary code, so only I can read it.
Daisies.
Okay,
Listen,
ask away.
we're not getting into this on day one.
And what is
Once we've established a community and once we've established trust and we all know that we're all on the same page, then Daisy will get both barrels.
He says his name is Talks a lot, and he's from a faraway city,
Hello, Nicola.
and where flowers water and dances.
Yeah.
You probably joined late. I promise that's the last I'm ever going to mention his name.
I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, he said his name is Yacker.
That's understandable, Andy. Thanks, boss.
Lisps?
No, wisps with a W.
I've got to say, I wish I'd said in the review the banter here is atrocious.
Oh, sure. So anyway,
Like Tails has got a translator that isn't translating properly.
powers by an evil man.
How do you ban Nicola?
Born by Sally.
Outrageous.
I just hear save them over and over.
Cheers, Nicola, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying
Running
wedded
around
life.
smashing robots. I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out and maybe save some aliens.
It is, but I mean, sometimes the banter's less pish in some games. It's just this one's really bad. But yeah, that's what it is. I'm not going to ban you yet. Not yet.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
But really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
We'll figure that out. We'll put together a plan on how to get you banned later. To be honest, I'm just not sure how to ban people, so we'll figure it out if we need to. Usually my streams are so pleasant and full of delight that nobody ever feels the need to get crass. So, right, okay, here we go. This is where we're going to add an interactive element to the stream. I can basically choose either Starlight Carnival or Sweet Mountain. So I'll give it a minute, and if you all type what you want, and we'll go with whatever the majority says, either Sweet Mountain or Starlight Carnival, both of which are probably self-explanatory. You have mere seconds to decide. Oh. 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 Starlight Carnival, Bashir has said. Bang. Afi said sweet, sorry Afi. You snooze. You miss out, as Sonic says. We'll do a bit of this one, then we'll jump into Sweet Mountain, so we'll do both. In hindsight, that was probably the smart thing to do. I don't know why that level starts upside down for no reason. Okay, this impressive set piece where I'm literally pressing nothing. Ah. There we go. I just saw I had to suffer getting a red hook and didn't see the rest of the sentence and got a bit worried. I'm glad it was game related. Right, this cube one changes those blocks to rings and vice versa, so it's kind of like a P block in a Mario game. So when it runs out, those will turn back into rings. Ah, like that. bits are quite odd because they're quite slow, kind of unlike Sonic. Well, I suppose not really. I mean, even the first Sonic game had its slow bits.
Remember, for your safety, please avoid
This is Scullion is doing well, but I don't remember that quote. There we go. These guys you just kind of walk into to knock them down, which is a bit weird. They just move into them and that kills them. Bolt. Speed boost going. This is deliberately blurry, it's not an accident. Thank you very much, Nicola. It's say that just as my wife sitting right next to it. It's Stephen's wife. So don't worry. It's very rare I get compliments for my accent, so. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Nicola was trying to get banned earlier as well, that might have been it. It's usually more calming, to be honest. I'm talking really loud because I've got my headset on. Usually I'm less loud than this. Oh. Oh. I'm bottling it. I could probably do those really fast. Hurry up, come down. It's a pretty pointless thing. Oh, I got my red ring for it, I suppose. So there we go, more than half an hour in. What do we think? Are we happy with the stream quality? Are you all getting a steady 60 frames per second? Even though it's really fast and likely to corrupt the picture a lot, is it all looking good for everyone? This is your chance to change the course of VGC Live forever by telling us the stream looks horrible. The stream looks great. Excellent. Thank you very much, McInerney family. Sweet. Happy with that. Well, as far as first attempts go, seems to be going okay. Nice one. Okay, let's do the sweet level as well. Nice one. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to coin the phrase. Boing. If you aren't already following the channel, please do. That would be very lovely. You're very close to, on day one, overtaking the number of followers my wife has had on Twitter for like 5 years. So I appreciate the initial feedback. stream looks good. Cheers, Billy. Hope all's well. Oh, here's the drill. You ready for some dubstep? I'm going to turn the sound up on this because the bass on this is ridiculous if you're listening. Wholly unnecessary music. Like Mars Volta, but good. Oh, that makes me realise we should probably get some emotes for this. Although, remind me, Twitch veterans, do you need to hit a certain level before you can get custom emotes? I'm thinking like Daisy's face crossed out. Oh, cheers, Cloud. Thanks for coming on, mate. Have a good one. Affiliate. Yeah, hopefully. If we keep getting turnouts like this, then yeah, hopefully we'll get there soon. Go for it, Andy. It is genuinely really good. Oh, what am I doing here? Forgetting. Okay, well that's killing me, so obviously I just ignore that, don't I? Obviously. It is genuinely brilliant. It's been taking a kicking because of the Switch version, obviously, but it's actually, it plays, as you can see in the stream, it plays totally fine. Bang. There we go, lovely. Pocket level. Pocket all round. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's like most other Sonic games. As I was saying earlier in the stream, there's no lives in it now. So even if you struggle with it at first and you die a lot, it doesn't matter. You don't get game over. You don't run out of lives. You just keep kind of starting over and over and over again. It's just... it grades you based on how many rings you get at the end. So you can kind of keep dying and kind of brute force your way through it, and then as you get better you get more rings and get a better rank. Yeah, pretty much. It's about momentum, but it's also got this kind of speed boost button, so whenever you need to you can just hold B and or circle and you're off. Now I've been collecting these what do you call them, big giant medal things throughout, and there's a reason for that. I just need to find where it is. This option satellite, as you collect those coins, you can then change your player progress and customize your player. Now I've already bought green gloves and green shoes in my other save file, and it looks like it's copied over even though I started a new game, so that's good. That's really good actually. That means theoretically you could play through it, start a new save, and everything's all still unlocked, and you just reboot, restart all over again and recollect the same coins. I was supposed to have movie effects, but I don't really see those. It was part of the pre-order, but there we go. And these are your player profile icons. I don't really know what the point of these is because there's no online player that I can see, so the only time anyone ever sees these icons is during live streams. So there's a Sonic one, but as you go down it gets really niche. The classic Eggman, you can see him up the top right, the original Sonic up the top right. It starts going through, like, there's your chows for those who wanted them. But once you get past the kind of Sega Sonic stuff, Happy 30th Anniversary, it goes on to Puyo Puyo and then gets really niche, like Christmas Nights and Skies of Arcadia and even Clockwork Knight, which is one I chose, the Saturn platformer. A pro gamer always checks the options. That's right, Martin stuff. That's a catchphrase we're looking to carry over here. Shenmue, Jet Set Radio, that I should say. So yeah, it's proper. There's a res one. I'll unlock the res one for Andy's benefit.
Whoa,
There we go.
good, Sonic.
So yeah, it gets quite niche with some of the stuff when I go here. But again, I don't see the point in those because nobody sees them unless they're going to add an online mode later. Let's do more of Sweet Mountain and then we'll go back to the other one. Listen, Stand By Balan, Wonder World, or whatever the hell it was called. I always thought it was Wonderland, but isn't, and that unsettles me. I'm going to stream Balan Wonder World one night. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm not sure what I did to appreciate that, but to deserve that, but I'll take it.
Uh-oh, that switch just released some Eggman robots.
I stand by Balan Wonderworld. Gets a bad rap, that game. It's not great, but it's fine. I wanted to just write "it's fine" for the review, but it turns out that wasn't enough words. People tend to like more than 2 words in the reviews. Here we go. Get these guys trying to get me. The red rings I'm not a massive fan of. Some of them are really hidden in quite niche locations, which is a bit annoying. No, I suppose it's better for replay value. It's just more like when Mario does it with similar kind of red coins and stuff like that, it tends to be a bit, they tend to be a bit less annoying to find. What I'm basically saying is I like easy games. Hello Geronimo. And hello as well Bashir, I didn't see you coming on. Where do I stand on Galaxy 2 being the best Mario of the 2010s? Yeah, agreed. Was it 2010 Galaxy 2 came out then? Because Galaxy 1 was obviously 2007, so assuming Galaxy 2 was out on 2010, then yeah. Oh, sorry Bashir, I totally missed it. Yeah, Odyssey and Galaxy 2 are both fantastic. I think just Galaxy, the first Galaxy affected me more personally. That was the first big game I ever reviewed at Official Nintendo Magazine, so that kind of resonated with me a bit more as well for that reason on a personal level. So Galaxy 1 and 2 I'll happily. In fact, if you can do a bit of digging, I think there's some old CVG best games of the generation podcasts on YouTube somewhere where we finally get to number 1 and number 1 Super Mario Galaxy, and both myself and GameSpot's Timur Hussain are on the verge of tears talking about it, so there you go. Just saw a notification there about Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. That is a game I absolutely want to get on a stream. I'm all about my Nickelodeon Smash Brothers clones. No, no. Nope. No, Overload's getting it. Wink, wink. It's a wee bit awkward. Come on. Speed on this boy. Official Nintendo media. That wouldn't be official though, would it? It'd be optical Nintendo media. No leaks on the upcoming PlayStation Showcase, please. What do you mean you don't want to hear about Parappa the Rapper 8, where they're just skipping 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and just going straight to 8? Well, it looks like we've got 10 minutes left on this stream, which is... Time flies when you're desperately trying to avoid glitches. Nah, I'm sure you'll... As you can tell, it's been a fairly glitch-free experience. Even those flat M&Ms in the background, which look like they've got wee Robotnik symbols on them instead. Sorry, Eggman symbols on them instead. This is one bit I don't like. These turn too slow for my liking. It's very needlessly slow. They need to stand for ages while they turn. Kind of kills the momentum a wee bit. What version is this? This is the Xbox One version running on a Series X. We reviewed PS4, now this is the Xbox version. Yeah, they're both kind of pretty much the same. Xbox runs at a slightly higher resolution. I think Digital Foundry, I think we're saying that the Xbox One runs at 4K, although it's only 1080p here, and the PlayStation 1 runs at like just under 4K, something like 1800p or something like that. Boom, 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 boom. I see, this bit's too slow for my liking. This is only... Oh! Cheeky wee red one at the top. Oh, come on. Well, folks, it looks like we've been on a fairly solid 30 viewers for the majority of the evening, which for a debut stream is pretty bloody good going. I must say, I'm very happy with this. Thank you all very much for taking part in the very first VGC Live broadcast. This means that in the distant future, when we are in years to come and we're got upwards of 200 followers, you'll be able to say, well, I was there when only 30 people were watching the stream, and nowadays look at us now in the year 2029 and now 50 people are watching the stream, and you can say you were there. So I hope you all feel very blessed to be part of such a momentous occasion. I'll save the hot tub streams until it gets a bit colder. It's kind of warm enough as it is without getting the hydraulics in, but we'll see. Well, the hot tub stuff will come in time. There's I need to practice writing usernames on my cleavage. I'm not very good at that, but we'll get there. It's usually cold in Scotland to fit that stereotype, but no, not tonight. Tonight it is sweltering. Cheers, Mongoose. Hopefully this is the first of many. I always tried to do it a lot more in my kind of personal stream, but just couldn't find the time. But now that it's kind of part of the job, this is the time, so it's win-win basically. I get to stream and VGC gets to build a community, which I'm hoping is what we end up doing here. We do need a nickname though, because obviously Kinda Funny's got the Kinda Funny best friends and stuff like that. We need a kind of some sort of VGC related nickname for the community, so we need to get on that. Nice one. Cheers, Overload. Hope all's well with all of you. I'm sure we can't go too close to Kinda Funny. I think the likelihood of Louise ever appearing on a stream is close to nil, but if we ever do a co-op game, she might get talked into it. Although, to be fair, we did it last Christmas on Christmas Day on my own personal Twitch. We did a Christmas stream for people who were like lonely and didn't have anyone to talk to at Christmas. We did a stream on the evening of Christmas. So not Christmas Eve, but actually Christmas night, and Louise was on that one, and that went quite well, so hopefully maybe again. But she'll take a bit of convincing, I think. Okay, the last 5 minutes, let's go back to Starlight Carnival. Very good chaps and chapettes. It's very similar to the level I already did. These things blow up. Alright. Alternatively, if I trigger that blue thing, it just makes a lot of them blow up right away. Unless we just go on with it. I'll use this to keep changing them back and forth. Gosh, there we go. Well, I think we can probably squeeze one more level in before we're done. Speaking of which, might as well kill two birds with one stone. I'm currently testing the Scuff Xbox Series X controller. We're in the process of reviewing it, so this is what I'm kind of testing just now. And it's fine. It's good. It's extremely expensive, so it's not an ad, trust me, hence extremely expensive. It's good. I've yet to be convinced it's worth however much it costs, which is quite a lot. But it's nice enough. The B button's a bit squishy, so that'll probably go against it. But it's an interesting one. So we're still putting it through its paces, so we're not really quite ready to review it yet. But this is what I've been using for this stream, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, cheers, Mongoose. I'm not cleared with the boss yet whether I'm allowed to talk about my books, but I appreciate the shout out anyway, the unprompted shout out. What can I say, Jamie? What can I say? I think it only counts as self-promo if you do it yourself. Whoa. Here we go. Oh! Oh, sorry, Tails will save me.
I'm on my way.
Very good, Jamie. Very good. Here we go. You know, I really should hate Tails more than I do. I don't mind him. He's got terrible voice acting and he's just a wee knob, but for some reason I don't mind him so much. Oh! Cheers, son.
Almost made it.
Almost made it. I'm quite interested in Tales of Arise, but I think we've missed that. That ship has sailed one. I'll need to keep an eye out for it. By all accounts, the reviews today were really positive. I mean, I played a little bit of it for a preview and it seemed fine, but yeah, people are talking it up really a great deal, so that's good to hear. Let's try that again. There we go. And that, my friends, not yet. Yeah, more or less. Is that, and that is Sonic Colors Ultimate on various platforms, like on Xbox One, which is what this version was, on the Series X, on PlayStation 4, on PC, and on Switch. Don't buy that one. So hopefully you're all suitably entertained. That has been an hour of majestic Sonic, and yeah, I enjoy it. It's a great game. Like I say, the full review's on VGC, videogameschronicle.com, if you will. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It's good fun. It's just a solid, fun Sonic game. But hopefully you will join us for future streams. Thank you very much, everyone, saying nice stuff. Cheers, Jamie. Cheers, Esteemed Company. Cheers, Afi. Cheers, Billy Cupid. Cheers, Purple Chimp. Yeah, hopefully you'll join us for future streams. Like I say before, we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. Obviously the new games like this we'll be doing, but also hopefully do some more kind of left field stuff as well. Maybe some indie stuff, maybe some retro stuff, depending on what the kind of topic of the day is. We'll kind of do it all. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us on the very first ever VGC live stream. More to come, and yeah, thanks guys. Hope you all have a good evening or afternoon, depending on where you live, and we'll catch you on the flip side, or the flip flop indeed, very soon. Cheers guys, bye bye.